Rod, I know we have to talk about some stormy weather this afternoon, but can first we look ahead to the weekend, please?
Yes.
It looks awesome.
Even the boss stops by the weather office this morning and goes, Rod, is it going to hit 70 later this week? Everybody's talking about this. I'm sure you've at least heard people talking about it. So here is the latest. I have not changed this since this morning, meaning I still am going with this. 64 degrees on Thursday, 70 on Friday, 73 Saturday, 73 on Sunday. Generally sunny and generally light winds. Now, none of these forecast highs would equal the current records. And just note, the warmest record, by the way, is 80 for this Saturday's date. All these records still stand from a warm March run all the way back in 1947. How about that? All right, cold air behind the front. The front's coming in. The steady rain has already begun at the coast. It's now starting to begin up and down the I-5 corridor. Again, this is widespread steady rain up to Seattle, down to Medford. There will be, for the most part, no breaks the remainder of today into much of the evening hours. Again, the wind watch is up through mid-evening for potentially some 50 to 60 mile per hour winds along exposed areas, the headlands and the beach itself. And then the snow advisory for dropping snow levels overnight tonight and the snow machine picking up. Could be a foot at pass level through the day tomorrow. Here are the live cameras. Again, 18-foot seas building out there. You can see the active seas coming in from Lincoln City and the Chinook Casino Resort camera. We have still pretty quiet overall in terms of wind, and rain just starting to pick up from the Portland Spirit landing and looking at the Tilcomb crossing and a pretty quiet Willamette. You can see it's light snow up at Timberline right now. They could get at 6,000 feet. I mean, they could get 20 inches of snow through tomorrow with absolutely heavy snow picking up overnight tonight. They could get a foot at Timberline just tonight. Here's where we are. Temperatures have been warming up, but now the rain is coming. 50 in Portland. A lot of these temperatures here on the west side will now get stuck and hold steady to actually fall off as the rain comes in. Notice it's a south breeze statewide. There's 51 in Baker City and there's 55 out in Pendleton. Here's Futurecast 3 o'clock. What we talked about, steady, widespread rain. The snow level during the daytime hours today, 4,000 feet, but that falls overnight tonight behind the front. Here we are, 8 o'clock, heavy rain pockets, still gusty winds. For Portland, the strongest winds probably come in behind the front, not ahead of it. So that's a windy to gusty evening. And then tomorrow, here we are in the morning, really snowy in the morning up in the Cascades. Scattered showers generally start to taper off or become fewer and fewer in numbers with west winds as we go through the afternoon. How much rain we talking? Maybe nearing an inch to an inch and a half at the coast. 3/4 of an inch or more potentially from what's coming in now through tomorrow up and down the I-5 corridor. And this still shows nearing a 1/2 of an inch of rain out in the Dalles. This would show you snow at Government Camp, potentially at pass level through tomorrow, 10 inches falling up there. And here's what the winds are doing. Again, everything's coming up from the south and getting increasingly gusty. Here you can see the streamlines, the south winds getting gustier and gustier later today into this evening. And then during the day tomorrow, watch the streamlines. Where are they? Now they're coming in from the west. I just wanted to show you that. I think as a forecaster, it's kind of cool to see the weather animations play everything out. All right, well, the rain today, the showers tomorrow, the dry weather Wednesday, and the big 70-something finish. All right, Drew.
Way to wrap it up there, Rod.